Girl, you are a hot mess. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me for Valentine's Day. This is the look. It's pretty soft in my opinion. It's just like a bold lip, but you can do any lips. I'll also be sharing some tips and tricks that I've learned throughout the years, some of my favorite products throughout the years that I keep going back to that I highly recommend to you. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, let's transform now. Let's just make my hair look decent because it's just not popping right now. I have my little makeup pack right here, and I am so sorry, my brushes and stuff probably will be dirty because I've never done this before and I didn't even think about it. So yeah. Okay, so we are gonna start this lay off by pushing our hair back, and we're going to be plucking out our little hairs, you know, for a cleaner look. Let's do that. Okay, that's it. Moving on, we are going to start off with moisturizer, and this is the moisturizer that I use. It smells really, really good. Okay, so after moisturizer, we're going to be using the professional primer. This is new actually. This is Matte Rescue, so it goes on like a gel. And if you guys know the very popular professional, the regular one, it fills in your pores and stuff. That one's not like a gel. So look. Can you guys see that? It's like a hydrating gel, and then like it dries up matte. It's a really weird feeling, but I've been liking it so far because it works as well as the original. Our foundation is next. So this is my favorite foundation of all time. I keep trying new foundations and going to different ones. I'm like, let me try a better brand, let me try a high-end brand, and no matter what I do, I can't seem to like a foundation more than this one. I have two because their color shades are so terrible. So this is like my shade for when I'm kind of like self-tanned, and this one's just too light, so I mix them both to get the right color. And sometimes I'm on top of the color, sometimes I'm a little off, but it is what it is. This foundation lasts all freaking day. I love it so much. So we're gonna be mixing this too. I just ordered like a foundation palette so that I can mix my foundations on there instead of on the back of my hand, but it didn't make it on time for this video. It'll probably be delivered in like the next hour. So if I do another makeup video, you'll see it on there. And I guess something that a lot of people don't like realize is when they're trying to do their makeup and they want it to look, you know, like their favorite beauty influencers, they don't put enough. Like, for your makeup to really stand out on camera, you have to put a lot. Like, you have to put a lot. You have to put it on heavy, like cake face heavy. Like, it's just, it is what it is. This is what I mixed it with. So I'm just taking whatever was on there and I'm putting it on my face and just like dotting it everywhere. And this foundation dries fast, so I would suggest on working with only half of your face. Do you see how much that is? That's a lot. That's because I'm probably gonna take pictures and I want it to look good, and you gotta put a lot of makeup on if you're doing like photography stuff. Also, like, don't compare your makeup to beauty influencers' pictures, because most of the time, like, they face tune it. They exaggerate the colors, make it more like saturated, and so you can see it more, you know? Have you ever noticed when you take a picture, I'm getting foundation in my hair. When you take a picture, the colors are not vibrant. But beauty influencers' pictures, the colors are vibrant, and that's because they edit the color on there. So yeah, it's not gonna look like a beauty influencer's makeup if you're not editing your pictures, you know what I mean? gonna put like the excess down here. There's not much excess, just to like blend it in, you know, like a nice fade. And I just want to say, like, I don't wear makeup every day. It's just not me anymore. It used to be me, and I loved makeup. I still have like a love for makeup, but it's just not as passionate, you know. I feel like my time for makeup, I don't want to say it's ended, because I really enjoyed makeup for a solid 10 years. It was such a great like passion or hobby to do. I guess I value my time different now. I'm not really so concerned with how I look anymore, and I'm more concerned with doing other things in my life right now. But I do like enjoy getting ready occasionally, you know. So this is the concealer that I'm gonna use. It's the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Light 10, because I'm light. Now I'm just gonna conceal under our eyes like that. And this one also dries really fast, so we're just gonna do one at a time. Now the other side. I'm having an issue underneath my eyes with the blending. It's like patchy. You see what I mean? I don't know why that's happening. I don't know if like I need... Let me try to fix it. What's going on right here? Guys, I'm gonna let this be, because I am going to like put makeup at the bottom. I think it'll be fixed. We're gonna move on. We'll deal with that later. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in matte and poreless translucent, and we are going to place this in our oily zones. Just taking it on one of these little brushes and packing it in right here. Just like slow patting motions. Okay. We are also going to put it on our eyelids, because I'm gonna put eyeshadow and stuff. So I'm just gonna like pat down so where the foundation was, so it can stop like creasing. And then with the smaller brush, I'm just gonna pack it in there a little, just so we can have an even surface. Now we can start with the eyeshadow, the fun part. I'm gonna be using the Jaqueline Hill Palette. Look at how beat up this is. This is so beat up. There's even water on it. What am I doing with my life? So the reason that there's all these dark marks are on it is because when I wear falsies, I set them on here to dry and get tacky, and then so the glue's kind of just been left behind, you know. But the inside of my palette is also beat up. Like, come on, it's been well loved. It's a very good palette. I don't know if I'm going to be getting the new one. I do like bright colors. I'm an adventurous person when it comes to makeup, so I might get it. I'm considering it, but yeah. Okay, first things first, we're going to be using these two shades mixed together. Those two shades mixed together, let me tell you the names. The names are Silk Cream and MFEO. Those are the colors we're going to be mixing together. And we're going to take a Morphe M52 brush. It's just like a fluffy bending brush. We're just going to go tap, 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 tap. Just make sure it's well coated. And then you have to dust it off, or else it's just too much product. And when it comes to eyeshadow, I just want to say I'm not a professional, but I feel like after 10 years of makeup and actually sitting down to practice for hours because I wanted to gain some kind of skill, I've gotten okay. I have been better, but the lack of wearing makeup has kind of made me rusty in the skill, you know what I mean? But I'm okay, you know? So we're just going to, you want to be very light feathery when it comes to this. Ooh, these lashes are kind of in the way. And you want to take a light hand. And I guess the way that I want to explain it for it to come out nice and blended, because I feel like that's what people struggle with. Is, you know, when you were a kid, get some more shadow. You know, when you were a kid and you used to color in coloring books, and when you went really light with the crayon, it would be so nice looking. It was amazing. Like, it was absolutely beautiful. Like, it looked really nice compared to when you take a crayon and you go really hard with a lot of pressure and it just looks like a hot mess. It doesn't look like a nice even layer. That's kind of how I think about it when it comes to eyeshadow. You want to be light-handed, barely touching on your skin, and you just want to build the color. Do you see how it's kind of like building? This is just the crease color, so it doesn't matter. And so you just want to be light-handed, and you also want to consider like gradients, meaning how you're going to build up the colors, but you don't need a lot of eyeshadows to build up the colors. And then we're going to do this eye. See that? I think that looks good. Maybe I get closer. It's just like, you know, a nice shadow. Okay, now we're gonna take a little bit more smaller of a brush. This is a very popular brush in the beauty community. It is the Morphe M441. It's very good. This is like the shape that it has, and we're gonna be taking the color down below this one. Let me see what it's called. Silk cream. It's called Pooter. We're going to be taking Pooter, and it's going to create a little bit more of an orange base. I put a lot. You want to dust that off. One more dust. And same thing, you want to go lightly, but you want to go a little bit below, because that color, you know, to create the gradients is what you want to do. So we're just going to like lightly, light hand. Don't forget, guys, light hand. Be conscious about it, because I know sometimes it doesn't come natural to like go so lightly, and I know because I struggle with that, and I have to remind myself lightly, 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 or else it's not going to look so well and blended, and it's going to look really, really, really harsh. I'd still rock that anyways. Okay, so this is like an orange transition. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're actually doing a pink look. But trust me, it's a very light pink look, not a dramatic, vibrant pink look. I love me a dramatic, vibrant pink look. And so yeah, so now we're gonna do that to the bottom. This is a pencil brush we're gonna use. This is a Morphe 431. And we're gonna take the same colors, the same first two blending colors, I think was Silk Cream and MFEO. Take those two. And just do it at the bottom, smoke it out, make them even. You cannot put eyeshadow at the top and then at the bottom. Like, just look how it looks already. You can't do that. Now take Pooter and kind of do it from the ends. From the end in. Now we're going to take this shade right here, this pink one next to the ones we've been using. And that one is called Faint. We're going to use Faint. We're going to take our finger and we're going to put it in the middle. And take your finger. This is the best way to apply these kinds of shadows. In my opinion, it works the best. I'm just going to like place it. I have to be careful with my lashes because they start to look dirty. Do you know what I mean? And like tap it, but like tap and rub, so like so that the product can like lay on there. And that's it. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Like, the eyeshadow is super simple. We're just gonna add that inner corner highlight at the very end. And that's it on the eyeshadow for now. For the brows, I like to do them weird nowadays. Let me show you what I'm using. I use the Gimme Brow. Right now I'm in the shade, what shade is this? Number 4. It's my current shade with my current hair. And I just brush them with some of the product. And I like let that dry for a second before I go in with the pencil. Same shade, shade number 4. Just like let that dry for a sec. You know what? Let's move on and we'll come back to that as it dries. We're gonna move on to the rest of our face. Let's add some color back. So currently I am using the Hula bronzer. This is the sample size and I think I like it enough to buy the full size. I really do like it. It's the Makeup Shack T28 and it's almost out. I really like the Hula bronzer. It really creates that like cut in the cheeks. This brush does a really good job of that. And we're just gonna contour here and then just like bronze around the face. You see how that's like already popping up? I kind of want to like bring it up. And same with this, you want to use the light hand. Okay, so I'm happy with that, the bronzer. So now we're gonna be taking the MAC. This is the MAC Warm Soul. This one looks like. It's a really pretty color. This is the only blush I wear since high school. And I just use the Real Technique brush. And you just kind of want to fluff it on there. Like fluff it on there slowly. Just fluff, fluff, fluff. And really like build that color. When it comes to blush, it always goes away really, really fast. So I like to put a lot. It's gonna fade, you know? I think we look pretty rosy now. We got some color. We're looking rosy. I'm happy with that. Looks good. Now we move on. Back to the brows. And take the brow pencil and kind of just flicker in the missing spots. But I do like to create and define the bottom one at least. Only thing I ever really need is to extend that tail and that's it. Never a dip brow girl. It was just too harsh. I did also purchase the Goop Proof one. But like the entire product slid out and I never really got to get like a full experience with it since it just like fell out and it got lost. So yeah, so now we're just gonna brush up and blend that product in. And you see how that's already fuller than this one and it's just like slight, you know? And I go over it with the brow gel one more time. This is the tinted brow gel, so it has color in it. And kind of just like towards the ends, not the front, because my eyebrows are very full at the front. And so I've never been able to create that fade effect because of that. So now same thing on the other side. I'm so upset because it just stopped filming on me and I couldn't tell. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's full storage or what the hell, but I finished my eyebrows up and then I added my lipstick here, which is Kat Von D Sanctuary. We're just gonna add some highlight on the inner corners and on our face, and that's pretty much gonna wrap up the look. So I'm gonna be using this tiny little brush. It's the Sigma Inner Corner Shader E46. This is one of the first makeup brushes that I ever had, and we're gonna come from the very top, and like pop it in. The light hand. Do you see how it's already coming out? Light. And the reason you want to do up is because if you kind of like go down, it looks droopy. So you come in from the top. Same over here. There we go. Alright, so before we put on the rest of our highlighter, we are going to set this down with the L'Oreal Makeup Extender Setting Spray. And this is my favorite setting spray. Urban Decay Who. This is what we use. I'm just... I believe this only costs like 12 bucks. So it's very affordable and it does a very great job. Just let that dry down. We're gonna finish this look off with the Ofra Rodeo Drive Highlighter. I got the mini and I wanna say I got this like 1.5 years ago and I still have a lot. So you don't need to buy the large size. For makeup, I tend to buy sample sizes or travel sizes because we tend to want to try new things. So it's really pointless to buy bigger products unless you know you're truly gonna finish it. For example, my Warm Soul, this is the only blush that I use no matter what. It's just what I like. I love the tones to it. It complements my complexion no matter what tan I have going on. So I always, you know, go all out for this one. But like for highlighters and stuff like that, I like this one. But if I'm gonna run out, I'm probably not gonna buy it. I'm probably gonna try a new one. And that's just how I flow, you know? And I'm gonna be using the Makeup Shack T38, and it's like a large fluffy highlighting brush. And you wanna take a light hand as well. I'm like barely tapping the skin, girl. This highlighter is extra as hell. So next side. The Warm Soul kind of has like a little glow to it already, if you can see it. So and then we're gonna kind of like highlight the nose because I like a little glowy nose, you know what I mean. And the bridge, I like a little glowy bridge. Just go like that, add a little pop. I like my, and we're pretty much done. That is the makeup look. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial with some of my favorite items that I've been using for a few years. I hope that you have discovered some new products you would like to try out. If you do have the Jaqueline Hill Palette from Morphe, the first one, I do think you should try this tutorial because I feel like the eyeshadow is super easy and super versatile. It could kind of go with any lip as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and I'll see you next week. Bye.